Have you ever paused to think that the very foods you've trusted for years, the ones you diligently add to your shopping cart believing they're safeguarding your health, might actually be playing a rather deceptive role? It's a troubling thought, isn't it? What if some of those healthy vegetables, the ones you turn to for strength and vitality, are secretly chipping away at your leg power, clouding your memory, and even making you feel less steady on your feet? It sounds almost counterintuitive, perhaps even alarming. We're constantly told, eat your vegetables, and for good reason in most cases. But could it be that for us, as we navigate our senior years, some of these plant-based staples are not the straightforward allies we believe them to be? Are they, in some instances, contributing to that unexplained fatigue, that subtle weakness in your legs, or that frustrating brain fog you might be chalking up to just getting older? The truth is, the way our bodies process certain foods changes with time, and what was perfectly fine, even beneficial, in our younger years might present unexpected challenges now. It's not about demonizing food, not at all. It's about becoming more discerning, more aware of how specific components in these foods interact with our unique senior physiology. Today, we're going to delve into this. We'll look at some popular vegetables that, despite their healthy reputation, could be harboring hidden issues for seniors. And more importantly, we'll discuss vibrant, truly supportive alternatives that can help you maintain that spring in your step and sharpness in your mind. Are you ready to perhaps rethink what's on your plate for the better? First, let's talk about a comfort food classic, the humble white potato. Mashed, baked, boiled, or fried, it's a staple in so many households. We've grown up with it, haven't we? It's familiar, it's filling, and it often brings back fond memories. But what if this familiar friend is contributing to some of the very issues we're trying to avoid as seniors, like leg weakness, energy slumps, and even an unsteady gait? The primary concern with white potatoes, especially for older adults, lies in their high glycemic index. Now, what does that really mean for you and your legs? When you eat high glycemic foods like white potatoes, they cause a rapid spike in your blood sugar. Your body then releases a surge of insulin to manage this sugar rush. For a younger, more resilient system, this might be less of an issue. But for seniors, these repeated sugar spikes and subsequent crashes can be a real roller coaster. Think about it. That sudden burst of energy, quickly followed by a slump. Does that sound familiar? This boom and bust cycle doesn't just affect your energy levels throughout the day, it has deeper, more insidious effects. Over time, these frequent blood sugar surges can contribute to chronic inflammation. And inflammation, as we're learning more and more, is a key culprit behind so many age-related concerns, including the weakening of our muscles and the stiffening of our arteries. When your blood vessels become inflamed and less flexible, particularly the smaller ones that supply your legs and feet, circulation suffers. Your leg muscles simply aren't getting the steady supply of oxygen and nutrients they desperately need to function optimally. Have you ever experienced that heavy feeling in your legs, or unexplained cramps, especially at night? Or perhaps your feet feel colder than they used to. These could be subtle signs that your circulation isn't what it should be, and frequent consumption of high glycemic foods like white potatoes might be playing a part. Furthermore, this impaired circulation doesn't just impact muscle strength. It can affect nerve function too. Reduced blood flow can lead to neuropathy, that tingling, numbness, or burning sensation some seniors experience in their extremities. And when you can't feel your feet properly, your balance is compromised, significantly increasing your risk of falls. a simple stumble can have serious consequences as we age, can't it? And it's not just how potatoes affect blood sugar on their own. How are they typically prepared? Often loaded with butter, cream, salt, or deep-fried in unhealthy oils. These additions don't just pile on empty calories, they can exacerbate inflammation and put extra strain on your cardiovascular system, a system that's already working hard as we age. Now, I'm not saying you can never enjoy a potato again. That's not the message here. But if white potatoes are a very frequent guest on your plate, perhaps it's time to reconsider their role. Are they truly serving your health, or could they be subtly undermining your efforts to stay strong and mobile? Think about how often you're eating them. Is it daily, several times a week? So, if we're looking to reduce our reliance on white potatoes, what are some better choices that still offer that satisfying, comforting feel? One excellent alternative is the sweet potato. Unlike its white counterpart, sweet potatoes have a lower glycemic index, meaning they release sugar into the bloodstream more slowly, providing sustained energy without those dramatic spikes and crashes. They are also nutritional powerhouses, packed with beta-carotene, vitamin C, manganese, and plenty of fiber. That fiber is key for digestive health and also helps to further stabilize blood sugar levels. Think about baking a sweet potato and topping it with a dollop of Greek yogurt and some cinnamon, or roasting cubes of sweet potato with herbs like rosemary and thyme. Delicious, right? And so much better for your energy and circulation. Another fantastic option is cauliflower. Mashed cauliflower can be a surprisingly good substitute for mashed potatoes. When steamed and blended with a little garlic, a touch of olive oil, and some seasoning, it's creamy and flavorful. Cauliflower is a cruciferous vegetable, rich in anti-inflammatory compounds and fiber, making it a much friendlier choice for your blood sugar and overall health. Or what about other root vegetables like carrots or parsnips? Roasted, they develop a wonderful sweetness and offer a wealth of nutrients without the high glycemic load of white potatoes. The key is to look for color and variety. These more colorful options generally bring a broader spectrum of protective phytonutrients to your plate. Isn't it time we gave these vibrant alternatives a more prominent place in our meals? Next, let's turn our attention to a family of vegetables known as nightshades. This group includes popular items like eggplant, tomatoes, bell peppers, and yes, even those white potatoes we just discussed. While many people enjoy nightshades without any issues, for some seniors, particularly those dealing with inflammatory conditions like arthritis or those with sensitive digestive systems, certain nightshades might be quietly contributing to discomfort. Eggplant, with its beautiful deep purple skin, is a favorite in many cuisines. It can be grilled, baked, stewed, very versatile. However, eggplant contains a compound called solanine. Solanine is a natural glycoalkaloid toxin that plants produce to defend themselves against pests. In small amounts, most people can handle it just fine. But for individuals who are sensitive, or if consumed in larger quantities, solanine can potentially exacerbate inflammation, particularly in the joints. Have you noticed increased joint stiffness or achiness after meals containing eggplant? Perhaps a bit more discomfort when you're trying to get up from a chair, or your knees feeling a little more troublesome after a walk. It's easy to dismiss these things as just part of aging, but what if your diet is playing a role? For some seniors, the inflammatory response triggered by compounds like solanine can be subtle at first, building up over time. This isn't about causing alarm, but about fostering awareness. If you have unexplained joint pain or muscle soreness, and eggplant is a regular feature in your diet, it might be worth observing how you feel if you reduce or eliminate it for a period. And it's important to note that cooking, unfortunately, doesn't significantly reduce the solanine content in eggplant. So, whether it's baked into a parmigiana or grilled on skewers, the potential for sensitivity remains. This isn't true for everyone, of course. Many seniors enjoy eggplant with no ill effects, but if you're struggling with inflammation, it's a factor to consider. What about green bell peppers? They add a lovely crunch to salads and stir-fries, don't they? But green bell peppers, being the unripe version of their red, yellow, and orange siblings, also contain compounds that can be problematic for some. Lectins. Lectins are carbohydrate-binding proteins found in many plants, and they too serve as a natural defense mechanism for the plant. For individuals with sensitive digestive systems, certain lectins can be difficult to digest and may even irritate the gut lining. This irritation can potentially lead to increased intestinal permeability, which in turn can trigger a low-grade inflammatory response throughout the body. Again, we come back to inflammation, that underlying current that can affect everything from joint health to circulation in the legs. If you find yourself feeling bloated, gassy, or experiencing joint discomfort after eating meals rich in green bell peppers, lectin sensitivity could be a contributing factor. Furthermore, because green bell peppers are harvested before they fully ripen, they tend to have lower levels of some beneficial antioxidants, like vitamin C and beta-carotene, compared to their more colorful, mature counterparts. So, you might be getting more of the potentially irritating compounds with fewer of the protective ones. So, what's the takeaway regarding these nightshades? It's not a blanket avoid at all costs for everyone. However, if you are experiencing symptoms like persistent joint pain, muscle stiffness, digestive upset, or unexplained fatigue, and these vegetables are staples in your diet, it might be worth an experiment. Try eliminating or significantly reducing your intake of eggplant and green bell peppers for a few weeks. Keep a simple journal of how you feel. Do you notice any improvement in your symptoms? Less stiffness in the morning? More ease of movement? Your own body is often the best guide. And if you love bell peppers, consider opting for the red, yellow, or orange varieties. As they ripen, their lectin content may decrease somewhat, and their antioxidant profile significantly increases, offering more nutritional benefits. Cooking also helps to reduce lectin levels in many foods, so if you do consume them, ensure they are well cooked. For eggplant, if you suspect a sensitivity, alternatives like zucchini or yellow squash can offer a similar texture in many dishes without the solanine. They are generally gentler on the system and still provide good nutrients and fiber. The journey to better health is often about these mindful substitutions, isn't it? Paying attention to how your body responds. Now that we've explored some vegetables that might require a more cautious approach, let's shift our focus to those that are generally outstanding choices for supporting senior health, particularly for maintaining leg strength, sharp memory, and robust energy levels. These are the ones you'll want to welcome onto your plate regularly. First up is a true champion, broccoli. This humble green vegetable, part of the cruciferous family, is packed with an incredible array of nutrients. One of its star compounds is sulforaphane. Have you heard of it? Sulforaphane has potent anti-inflammatory and antioxidant properties. Remember our discussion about chronic inflammation being a key driver of age-related issues. Sulforaphane helps to activate your body's own detoxification pathways and quell that damaging inflammation. For your legs, this is crucial. By reducing inflammation, sulforaphane can support healthy blood vessel function, improving circulation to your muscles. This means better delivery of oxygen and nutrients, leading to stronger, more resilient leg muscles and potentially less cramping or fatigue. But broccoli's benefits don't stop there. It's also an excellent source of vitamin K and calcium, two nutrients absolutely vital for bone health. As we age, maintaining bone density is paramount to preventing fractures from falls. Strong bones provide the framework for strong muscles. Broccoli also provides a good dose of vitamin C, another powerful antioxidant that supports immune function and collagen production, which is important for joint health. And what about your brain? The antioxidants in broccoli, including sulforaphane, help protect brain cells from oxidative stress, which can contribute to cognitive decline and memory issues. So every bite of broccoli is working to keep both your body and mind sharp. To maximize broccoli's benefits, try to avoid overcooking it. Lightly steaming or stir-frying until it's tender crisp and still a vibrant green is ideal. This helps preserve its precious sulforaphane and other nutrients. Overboiling can leach many of these good things into the water. Consider adding a cup of steamed broccoli to your lunch or dinner a few times a week. It's a simple addition that can make a real difference. Don't you think that's a small effort for a big reward? Next on our list of champions is spinach. Popeye was onto something, wasn't he? This leafy green is a nutritional giant, especially beneficial for seniors. Spinach is loaded with nitrates. Now, these aren't the synthetic nitrates you might find in processed meats. These are naturally occurring compounds that your body converts into nitric oxide. Nitric oxide is a vasodilator, meaning it helps to relax and widen your blood vessels. What does this mean for you? Improved blood flow. Better circulation to your muscles, including those hard-working leg muscles, means more oxygen and nutrients, which can enhance endurance and reduce fatigue. Better blood flow to your brain supports cognitive function, helping to keep your memory sharp and your thinking clear. If you've been feeling a bit of mental fog or your legs tire easily, could improved circulation from nitrate-rich foods like spinach offer some relief? Spinach is also rich in folate, lutein, and zeaxanthin. Lutein and zeaxanthin are powerful antioxidants that accumulate in the retina of your eye, helping to protect against age-related macular degeneration, a leading cause of vision loss in seniors. They also gather in the brain and have been linked to better cognitive performance. Good vision is so important for maintaining independence and preventing falls, isn't it? And let's not forget magnesium and iron, both found in spinach. Magnesium is essential for muscle function and relaxation, while iron is key for carrying oxygen in the blood, combating fatigue. Spinach is incredibly versatile. Add a handful to your morning smoothie. Lightly sauté it with a little garlic and olive oil as a side dish. Toss it into soups, stews, or omelets. Like broccoli, try not to overcook it, as this can diminish its nutrient content. A gentle wilt is all it needs. Just a cup or two of spinach a few times a week can be a fantastic boost. Finally, let's talk about carrots. Often touted for eye health, and rightly so, carrots offer a wealth of benefits that extend to your muscles, nerves, and overall vitality. Their vibrant orange color comes from beta-carotene, a potent antioxidant that your body converts into vitamin A. Vitamin A is absolutely essential for good vision, particularly for adapting to low light and protecting the surface of the eye. As we discussed, maintaining good eyesight is critical for seniors to navigate the world safely and confidently, reducing the risk of stumbles and falls. Regular intake of beta-carotene may also help reduce the risk of age-related macular degeneration and cataracts. But carrots do more. The antioxidants they contain also help protect your nerves and support neuromuscular coordination, the communication between your brain and your muscles. Smoother, more coordinated movements mean better balance and a lower risk of falls. This is so important for maintaining independence, isn't it? Carrots are also a good source of fiber, which aids in digestion, helps regulate blood sugar levels, and can contribute to heart health by helping to manage cholesterol. Stable blood sugar means more consistent energy throughout the day and better long-term protection for your blood vessels, including those in your legs. Carrots are delicious raw, offering maximum crunch and fiber. Enjoy them as a snack with hummus or shred them into salads. Lightly steaming or roasting them can enhance their sweetness and make some nutrients even more bioavailable. Avoid overcooking them to a mush, which depletes their goodness. Add them to soups, stews, or enjoy them as a simple, healthy side. 1 or 2 carrots a day is an easy and effective way to boost your nutrient intake. So, we've journeyed through some vegetables that might be secretly working against you and highlighted some true champions for your health. But what's the overarching message here? It's certainly not to fear food or to become overly restrictive. Instead, it's about cultivating awareness and making informed choices that align with your body's needs as you age. The truth is, our bodies thrive on balance. No single food is a magic bullet, and no single food is a complete villain. However, the patterns of our intake, the frequency with which we consume certain things, and our individual sensitivities all play a significant role. Think about it. If your diet is consistently high in foods that spike your blood sugar, or if you're unknowingly consuming foods that trigger low-grade inflammation day after day, the cumulative effect can be substantial. It can manifest as that persistent leg weakness, that creeping joint stiffness, or that frustrating inability to recall names or facts as quickly as you used to. These aren't just inevitable signs of aging. Sometimes they are signals from your body that something in your lifestyle, including your diet, needs a tweak. Have you ever stopped to truly connect how you feel with what you've eaten? It's a powerful exercise. Try keeping a simple food and symptom journal for a week or 2. Note what you eat and how you feel an hour later, a few hours later, even the next day. Do you notice patterns? Does a particular meal leave you feeling energized and clear-headed, while another leaves you feeling sluggish and achy? This personal investigation can be far more insightful than any generic advice. We've touched on preparation methods, but it bears repeating. How you cook your vegetables matters immensely. Overcooking, especially boiling, can strip away many of the vital nutrients you're seeking. Gentle methods like steaming, light sauteing, or roasting at moderate temperatures are generally best for preserving the goodness within. And variety is truly the spice of life. And health. Don't just stick to the same 1 or 2 safe vegetables. Aim for a rainbow of colors on your plate throughout the week. Each color often signifies different types of phytonutrients, each with its own unique protective benefits. Think red bell peppers, orange carrots, green spinach and broccoli, purple cabbage or beets, yellow squash. The more diverse your vegetable intake, the broader the range of nutrients you'll be providing for your body. Of course, diet is just one piece of the puzzle, albeit a very important one. Staying active, ensuring you get enough quality sleep, managing stress, and staying socially connected are all crucial for healthy aging. But the food you choose to fuel your body with provides the very building blocks for everything else. If your nutritional foundation is shaky, it's much harder for the other pillars of health to stand strong. Have you considered if you're getting enough protein to support muscle maintenance alongside these beneficial vegetables? Or enough healthy fats to support brain health and absorb certain vitamins? It's all interconnected. So, what's one small change you can make this week based on what we've discussed? Perhaps you'll try swapping out white potatoes for sweet potatoes at one meal. Or maybe you'll consciously add a serving of steamed broccoli or fresh spinach to your dinner plate a few times. It doesn't have to be a radical overhaul. Small, consistent changes are often the most sustainable and impactful over time. Remember, the goal is to empower yourself with knowledge so you can make choices that help you feel your best, maintain your independence, and enjoy a vibrant, active life for as long as possible. Your legs, your memory, your energy, they are all precious assets. Nurturing them with the right foods is one of the most powerful acts of self-care you can engage in. It's not about perfection, it's about progress. It's about listening to your body, being curious, and being willing to adapt. Could a few simple tweaks to your vegetable intake unlock a new level of vitality for you? Isn't that an exciting possibility to explore? We hope this discussion has given you some valuable food for thought, quite literally. Protecting your strength, your mobility, and your cognitive health is a journey, and every mindful choice you make along the way matters. What are your go-to vegetables? Or have you noticed any foods that particularly affect how you feel? We'd love to hear from you in the comments below. Your experiences and insights can be so helpful to others in our community. If you found this information beneficial, please do give this video a thumbs up, share it with friends or family who might also find it useful. And be sure to subscribe to our channel for more insights on aging well and living your healthiest life. Thank you for joining us today. And here's to making every meal an opportunity to nourish your well-being.